Hi, I'm Peter Van Moorsel, staff to the Joint Legislative Audit and Review Committee. We reviewed the objectives and results of a package of 9 tax preferences for the aerospace industry. These preferences were initially enacted in 2003 and were extended and expanded by the legislature in 2013 when Boeing was considering where to locate assembly of its new model, the 777X. The preferences benefit businesses that manufacture commercial airplanes, develop aerospace products, or repair aircraft. The largest beneficiary of these preferences is Boeing, the largest aerospace business in Washington and the state's largest private employer. The legislature stated 4 public policy objectives for the preferences. The first objective is to reduce the cost of doing business in Washington for the aerospace industry. This objective has been met. Tax accounting analysis shows the preferences reduce the effective state and local tax rate in Washington by more than 50% for large aerospace firms. Compared with 13 other states with a significant aerospace industry, this improves Washington's ranking for effective tax rates from 13th to 9th. The second objective is to encourage the continued presence of the aerospace industry in Washington. This objective has also been met. Washington aerospace firms contribute more to GDP for this industry than any other state. Washington also has the nation's largest aerospace workforce, with 17% of the nation's aerospace jobs. The third stated objective was to provide jobs with good wages and benefits. This objective has been met because aerospace jobs are paid a higher average wage than the state average for all manufacturing businesses. Also, beneficiaries of the preferences report that they provide benefits to more than 95% of their employees. The last stated objective was added in 2013, when the preferences were extended. This objective was to maintain and grow Washington's aerospace industry workforce, and it's unclear if this objective has been met. State aerospace employment grew from 2003 through 2012, increasing employment by over 56% or 34,000 jobs. However, employment has declined since then. Despite this decline, statewide aerospace employment remains 38% above 2003 levels when the aerospace tax preferences were first enacted. Whether extending the preferences affected employment depends on whether the policy influenced Boeing's decision to remain in Washington. However, JLARC staff could not identify an objective way to answer this conclusively. Instead, JLARC staff modeled 3 possible scenarios of what could have happened if the preferences had not been extended in 2013. The first scenario assumes that Boeing would have located 777X final assembly and the composite wing facility outside of Washington without this 2013 extension. This scenario assumes a hypothetical loss of 12,100 aerospace jobs linked to 777X production, resulting in a total loss of an estimated 71,600 jobs statewide. The second scenario assumes Boeing would have located its 777X production as well as future generations of airplanes outside of Washington. This scenario assumes a hypothetical loss of 80% of Boeing employment, resulting in a total loss of an estimated 365,000 jobs statewide. Finally, the third scenario assumes Boeing would have located 777X production in Washington even without the extension of the preferences. In this scenario, an increase in government spending when the preferences expire could have offset minor aerospace job losses, resulting in a net employment increase of 4,700 jobs statewide. Without further information about the legislature's expectations for aerospace industry employment, JLARC staff are unable to determine whether the preference is meeting its public policy objective to maintain and grow aerospace industry jobs. Therefore, the legislative auditor recommends that the legislature clarify its expectations for the level of aerospace industry employment. Providing additional detail in the tax preference performance statement, such as a baseline level of employment, would facilitate future reviews of these preferences. Check out our website for more on this and other tax preference reviews.